o'clock. Hello and welcome to the Bobber Plays what is to be our form, Switzerland, speedrun. Starting as Austria. The problem with Austria, the good thing about Austria, is we don't have to fight Austria to eat them. Nor will we get unlawful territory. Ready, steady, cook. The bad thing about Austria is that we start Empire rank. And so we have to do some jiggery-pokery to make it possible for us to accept Swiss as our primary culture. Now don't be an idiot this time, you. Fine. No. Yes. Hand out this. Hand out that one. Hand out the happiness ones. Good. Hand out the happiness ones. That one. Go do a bit of dev. I should be getting a spy guy. Thank you. And then we can go hand out that one, that one, that one, that one. Sure, East Frisia can join. Doesn't bother me. Okay. He allied Burgundy. Well, I guess we have to kill Burgundy as well. That is a bit of a kick in the teeth. Often Switzerland don't get any meaningful allies, or at least no one beyond, like, Constance, Augsburg. Alright. How's our champion of the joust do? Pretty good. We might get a lucky breach there. Keep our eyes out. God damn it, I was hoping that they would spawn and then they'd fight there. Good. Good. Now, how about you leave, you idiot? 2 forts isn't enough. 3 forts isn't enough. That's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Maybe we add nevers. Never say nevers speedrun to our list, because I feel like punishing Burgundy a bit now. Now, you didn't want anything. Done. Come home. I mean, not that it really matters, because until our king dies, there's no explicit rush. Done. Come on, king, I need you to die. Now a little bit of a coalition forms because of what we did. Although, honestly, that isn't that bad. Like, if you gave probably 2 more provinces away to Milan and Savoy, you could probably manage to get that to, be livable. Instead, what we're going to do is release Styria and Tyrol when it declares. Okay, we'll release Styria and money. Goodbye. And then I get to keep Switzerland. And so if If Darmidia is watching, you can see here what we were talking about when you release a nation with your primary culture cause, you keep the cause. And we were talking about that in Darmidia's chat the other day because he's trying to do something that's very AE intensive, and one strategy for getting rid of that AE may be for him to chain release, swap to Catalan primary culture, and whenever he gets to too much AE and a coalition declares, just release these two, reconquest them later, and he'll have netted negative AE but a slight reduction in income and money in the meantime. Trade and manpower and tax in the meantime. Probably worth it though for getting rid of the coalition without having to fight them in terms of the manpower. The money, I mean, you just got to say that's the cost of buying off the coalition, I think. Because people won't care about them reconquesting it. It's not the same culture group as anyone that matters. They're not in the HRE. They're reasonably distant. It's a reconquest war. Come on. I need you to die. Full state, full state. Full core, full core. Abandon our Austrian bits. Move our capital over here. Once we've got the points to. It's just a couple of loans. Oof. Sure thing. Try and get our king to die. Make sure we're not winning the election. Good. Then we move our capital here. We can abandon this briefly. We can become Swiss once we die. So we need to die now. I'm training with my king. There's not a lot else I can do. Swordy shooty game? Good. No horses. God. Hey, Galifax. How's your storm gone by? Three more years at the moment, right? Make sure we're still not winning. It rained and was windy. You're making me think you're a bit the boy that cried wolf, maybe. It rained and was windy. Hurricane warning. What we could do is ask for these things that I never ask for. Pay off the expensive loans with the cheaper loans. And then when the thing is, it's going to get to 15, and then it's going to say, you can't do it if you haven't been in power for 20 years. It would be really, really nice if the game told you all the reasons you can and can't do something at the same time. Instead of, like, first it tells you one reason, then you deal with that. Then it tells you another reason, you deal with that. Then it tells you another. If it told you all of them at once, then you could try and deal with all of them at the same time. That sounds too easy. I want to leave. I have, however, connected further Austria. Ignore the fact that we haven't connected further Austria. All we did was move our capital. Actually, that might be an idea. For triggering that yourself, like move your capital. And then it gives you free claims on all of this. Now's when we find out if their birthdays are all in November. No. Maybe they actually have the historical birthday. February. If it's got the birthday right, it will be in February. Yeah. Now you must be 60 years old. Ah. Grumble, grumble. I don't know that there's much else I can do, aside from just hoping the king dies. We could fight the rebels. That would be at least a couple of days' combat for our glorious king. Why would I play an EMP? Beratal Tuntash? Why would I play an EMP? The netcode for this game is arse. Yes! Okay, we died. My fighting the Swiss worked. We can embrace Swiss and become Swiss. Done!